matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Quick pass, the catch is made. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking downfield, it's Weaver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. He has first down yardage at the 46. It's complete, but wow, did the freshman quarterback pay a price for that one.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The back's got it. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. And the Aggies looking to run some tempo here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the out route. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Oh, my gosh. What a great play by the offense. And on the other side, how frustrating for this defense. They had everybody covered downfield. The quarterback looks like he's almost giving up on the play, checks it down to the running back. And how about the back, what he does with the ball in his hands after the catch? Picks up the...
Oh, and he's straight on the left side. Can they run him down? He takes it all the way to the end zone.
touchdown. Oh, if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball is incomplete. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. Deep throw across his body to the left. Pass caught down at the 20. Finally brought down at the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Using his legs, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. He's got it near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this 3rd and goal, but now they're facing 4th and goal. Big decision on whether or not to settle for the field goal to at least get some points or roll the dice and try to get this ball into the end zone on 4th down.
4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He escapes the pocket. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on fourth down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, getting in those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned and how this play would work out.
He'll hand it off. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed it back again. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Yankees will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now, and he's able to get the boot away. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Here comes a handoff. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
And that's a first down for the offense.
And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And now the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Tackle on the play at the 17-yard line. Second down.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. And here's the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
There's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. The fastball is incomplete. Trying to extend the play, but nobody open. Crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Moves out of the pocket. And is picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. He's bringing it back. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. To throw, it's Weaver. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle court, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Cunningham. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. He stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game, but we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give that young man the football again. Let him get his touchdown.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And there's the point after.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the back now goes in motion. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. To the air, it's Weaver. He finds the running back in the flat, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Here's the second down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He escapes the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to the left side, and it's a comeback route. Makes the grab, and that's a nice gain, but it's going to be short of that marker. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Comes up with the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. To throw, it's Weaver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And the quarterback dropping back. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. On the ground, it's Morris. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's third and goal. Back to pass. It's Weaver. On the move now. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there, but, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Timeout is called and talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll run it here. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Pressure is coming. Oh, and they've got him for a sack. He could not make something happen before the break here. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. He safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field, hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And throwing again on second and 10. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds his man. It's Cunningham. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's a short completion to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to... First down instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Breaking free at midfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Morris.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 2nd down here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. To the air, it's Weaver. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Calls it in outside the 10. He's still running. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for the 1st and goal from the 8. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. This passing game is still on fire. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks in open space. And the one moves the ball over the 33. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. 1st down and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle, it's Gilbert. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Bringing pressure. That is broken up and incomplete.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. He's got room to run. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking for a receiver. Fires it to the wideout. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. It's a fumble. The offense has it. He's still going. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Weaver. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back in motion now. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop right there at the line, no gain. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Scanning the field, it's Weaver. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Into the end zone. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Oh, that is a killer right here for this defense. They did a great job, had everything accounted for except one thing, the quarterback. And it's a great job by this quarterback recognizing that when things are breaking down, get out of the pocket and take it himself. First down and keep that clock moving.
And the Aggies come to the line with first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Back-to-back deep shots. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Working clock with the ground game. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Weaver. Grab behind the line. It's Morris. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Texas A&M. They are pouring it on now. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum having scored that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? He breaks free. Breaks into the clear. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision.
Ah, here he goes. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. Back to throw. It's Weaver. Looking to throw it deep. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Second down, looking to throw it. Punt over the middle. It's Armstrong. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Pump over the middle. It's Smith. Touchdown, Aggies. They continue to roll up the score.
Some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. It's a toss to the left side. Running with purpose. Great pursuit by the defense. That dropped him for a loss that time.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete pass.
He's in the clear. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the penalty is accepted for an automatic first down. They had reached the line to make anyway on the play. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. On the toss play, runner moving left. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a late, deep throw. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Notre Dame needing to convert this fourth down. The DB's backing off from the line now. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape.